flags beyond, the light with words like honey, sweet disguise, but smoke will rise. Yes, smoke will rise. He speaks of walls and borders, lines carved deep in skin and stone, names of neighbors turned to numbers, making hearts and souls his own. He preaches of a purer place, a sacred land, a hallowed space, yet in his eyes the silent graves, the ashes none can trace. Oh, the smiling thief walks free at night beneath the flags beyond, the light with words like honey, sweet disguise, but smoke will rise. Yes, smoke will rise.
Okay, fine. Way too many intros, too many times. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. I made it. it it took me a while. Third time's the charm. Yeah, kind of like that. Yes. Mostly the thing is, okay. So OBS was crashing. It didn't matter like on which mode I open it. I tried opening it in safe mode, in administrator mode, in its regular mode, and none of them decided to work. So I was like, then there might be something else. So I ran an internet test. I watched it and I'm like, oh, fuck me. Because what happened is that it also was not giving me like the uploading speed. I had like 3 megabytes and that's it. And I'm like, what? So it took me quite some time and a decent amount of phone calls before they actually answered to me. And once they answered to me, they hang up at least 3 times because it's been months. Like, I mean, like since October, I'm calling them pretty much every other day, telling them like, hey, there's a problem. I need one of your technicians. And they go like, oh yeah, we made an appointment for you. You will receive one. And I'm like, okay, when? They give me a date. They give me an hour. And I'm like, okay, fine. And what happens? They arrive, time arrives, no one is here. I wait for like an hour, no one's still showing up. I call and they're like, oh, it was canceled. And I'm like, what? And they're like, oh yeah, it says that there's like a failure in your area. And I'm like, okay, fine. I will go with that. That's why it was canceled. I wait and I wait and I wait again. Yes, what was my internal screaming was like, I don't want to be an asshole because I know your customer service. I am fully aware of that. I will not be an asshole. I will not be a Karen. That's a thing I swear to destroy. But oh boy, like the amount of times that I want to become a Karen because they don't do their job is fucking nuts with these people. Hello, Limit. I am ranting right now on how hard it was actually to start stream today. Spooky game 30k. Yes, it was just 5k. It was just 5k. It was not the worst. But no worries, cause tomorrow we are playing spooky game, right? So yeah, tomorrow is no secret. Tomorrow is a spooky day. So yeah, I'm gonna regret it. Seriously regret it. And also, finally, I made one for like, yeah, spooky. No, spooky is not fun. Spooky is too spooky for me. What I've been trying to do though is to make my hands use a controller like a pad. It's proving to be harder than when I thought. Because I am not able to make it work for some forsaken reason. But it is what it is at this point. I was trying right before everything went downhill for the stream for like around an hour and a half. Yeah. Also, now with 150,000, I will not warranty you the VIP. Because everyone is just like, oh yes, you pay this amount of points, now you're VIP. No. And here we're playing it different. I will give you something. If you succeed, you get VIP. If you fail, you just wasted 150,000 points. That is how this is gonna roll. You thought it was gonna be easy? You thought it was gonna be easy? No, it's not gonna be easy. I feel my villain arc thanks to Blender coming together, so cheers, Blender. Because now it's not gonna be easy. Yes. Sure, let's make subjects work for it. yeah, I cannot say I will make you guys work for it, which is kind of fun. Because at least it is explaining there. If you redeem it and you did not read, that's not on me, that's on you. If you go to the redeem and you click on it, it is explained. You get a challenge by the Lord of the Underworld, meaning the loaf of the Underworld. And you will need to succeed and complete it in order to get the VIP role. Otherwise, you will not. Oh, please, godness. Don't tell me now you're not working. Hold on. You gotta fucking kidding me if this is not working right now. You should be working. Hold on. I am scared right now. Okay, are the sounds working? No. Fuck. Okay. You know what? It's good to know that they're not working now. Instead of later on down the line. And now, let me bring you some nostalgia meanwhile I try to get this working again. Oh boy. There you go. There you have it. If it's not one thing, it's the other. At least we're getting somewhere. I'll hope. I'll see about that one. And I am so tired of like everything going wrong that I don't even think I'm gonna dual stream today. I feel like TikTok can suck it up today. At least we have music. At least that's working. Oh boy. Everything hates me today. I am moving and I forgot that right now I am a freaking PNG. Let me just... I miss the sweater. I'm not gonna lie, I miss the sweater. I just need to bring my other one and then we will have sweater, but then I need to do a bunch of shit for it. And I'm kinda not down for it. Yeah, that's the thing. You know, it's not the end of the world. Still, I won't do it. Okay. Are you gonna work at the first try? Or are you fucking gonna make me work for it again? Okay, you crashed. Fine. What is with everything crashing today? Like, why? Like, what's the point? Why do you need to crash? At least OBS is working. Oh boy, this freaking thing. You're gonna give errors now? I need like a post-it for myself saying something probably along the lines of game tester. Please beware of game testing cars. Something like that. Oh boy, the fucking course is real. And if you tell me otherwise, you have never worked in anything QA related. Okay, come on. I've been trying to open you for a while. And I will not restart stream. I made the stream work. We're not doing this again. It's so weird in so many ways, just seeing OBS with the chat and the main screen. I am so used to having like 2 more docs that everything feels so big right now. It's weird. Oh, yesterday I was playing Bazaar. I am in freaking love. And yes, I went in and I sent it to my best friend, the thing that, look at this. I already have it and you don't, and I am playing and you're not. And yes, it was fun. Okay, so you're not working again. You can do it. Please be kind with me. So how your day going? Cause I'm gonna start losing my marbles now. How's your day going? How's everything for you guys? No theme. On theme? The dick. Okay, so it's okay, it's crashing day. Nice to know that everything is crashing. That is just a game testing course. Did my daily job hunting, now I'm playing Minecraft. Sounds like about rain. Sounds like about a nice day. There's something, yeah, there's the error. I really don't want to try to guess how to fix this today. I am... Okay, you cannot see my hands, but I am so close to just opening VC-Face, ignoring my cute thing for sounds and shit. I am so close to just ignoring this and just forgetting that everything exists. Oh boy. Please, just open. What? It did. Hold on. So that is... What? Okay, it took a while. It took a bit. There we go. Oh boy, I don't even want to try the other one. Now we need to open the game. We're still back. No, not really. We still need to open the game and just pray nothing actually broke down. Let's see. Okay, now it's working. I'm gonna redeem it because I know you did. Hold on. Fair enough. I have tea today for the brew, so we're good. Honestly, you know what? I called the redeem for the pet like that because I couldn't find a human hand for it, and I gave up so much in my life that I just decided we call it like that. We put a one of the nice globes that looks like a paw, and we calling it a day. It took hours to be able to do that. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna try for the game, okay? I am just hoping it does not explode. 'Cause, oh boy, if everything starts crashing, this will just become a just chatting session. And this will become me just ranting. So beware. I have controller. Today is wireless. Today is finally not connected to shit. King Dog, hi, hello, welcome in. Welcome to my rant of everything crashing. How you doing? How's it going? Okay, game did not crash. We're good. We're gonna have emotional damage. And my friend Routers, Infinity sent me. Welcome in. I am not surprised at this point that Infinity is sending people over. I think she thinks today might be art, but today we're not doing art. I am done with textures. Yesterday was ruthless, and we're gaming today. Yeah, we're gaming. If you're here for emotional damage, feel free to sit down, because oh boy, we're in for a ride. So, yeah. Today vibe is emotional damage. Ending C is just a maybe. I don't think we're gonna get there. I tried to pop in yesterday by stream crash. Yes. Yesterday... Okay, yesterday was bad, today is worst. I just hope tomorrow will be better. Because oh boy, today has been a thing just trying to start stream. I can't believe the amount of errors, the amount of crashes we had today. Like, it's insane. Okay, it's just absurd at this point. Life is just laughing at my face. Okay, I'm gonna wait till the ad break ends, just in case anyone is in ad break. I just have a minute left. Okay, I had a wild idea because I am going to help someone else do it. What if, this is just a what if, right? What do you think if we open a VR chat world, but for the underworld, like how it canonically looks? Will you go in? It's kind of a thing. I am intrigued because we could do it, which therefore means you can actually hang out in the on the underworld. Oh yes, have your headset. I'm gonna brag here because I have one. And I will love to do it. I will enter the quest 2. That one is exactly the one I have. I have a friend who have the quest 3 already, and I'm like, you are bragging at this point. But in general, quests are really fun. You get to interact a lot more with stuff. You got the next one. Yes, I am back too. Hi, welcome in. You just missed my freaking rant. Never thought I'd see it. Hey. I know it crashed, okay? I know last 2 days has been tech issues left and right, but no, we're fine. No, I am for real. I pooped my pants. You always are pooping your pants. That's not a new reaction, you know? I am for real. Like, if you guys tell me that you're into it, I will dump myself on doing a VR world. We have to manifest good vibes, yes. Things will go right, and tomorrow everything will go smoothly. Because I am going to shit my pants tomorrow if by any chance something goes wrong and I am in the middle of something scary. We need tomorrow to be smooth. This is like the worst man for weddings. It just absorbs all the bad luck for everything, so that when it's important, everything goes fine. That's how this works. But yeah, if you tell me that you guys will go there and will actually just like seal it, I 1000% will dump myself doing stuff. Will I will do like a castle with a throne, right? Because that's how stuff is named on the server, on the Discord server. We will have my throne, we will have my tavern, we will have the art street. So what I will do on the art street, because I've been thinking a lot since yesterday, uh another streamer that I love and I absolutely love her. That is another Blender one. I'm gonna turn King Collection for but fair enough. Um she was saying like she wants to do like all the lore that she has and stuff. I have close to none lore. Hold up, let me just put more music back, okay? So I have close to none lore aside of the, of course, obvious Hades lore. We we have like the only canon lords so far is that I do have horns. And that, well, this is my form. It is not my main form. That is the one that I'm working on. But that was gonna take a while. So, that being said, we could have like a little town. It will kind of look between like a gothic style and a medieval one, but somehow a bit modern. It, it's a challenge, okay? Architecture speaking, that will be a challenge, and I am all here for it because it sounds fucking awesome. Can you imagine just like you're in there chilling, you're taking a drink in the tavern, and all of a sudden this freaking big ass creature appears out of nowhere, and it's me. And then I just become back to this form, and I'm like, hey. It'll be so fun. I can see already people like just pooping their pants with the other way it looks. It'll be fun. Well, yeah. Let me bring this. Hold up. Where? I do have a sheet with all my. After what happened on the last stream, that I forgot my keybind and we ended up stream and I was not aware of it for like an hour. Um, I made a sheet with all, when I mean all of them. And yes, I don't remember all my keybinds, all my shortcuts, or the hotkeys. I don't. So I always have to look at it. But here we are. Really? You just bring, well, whatever. Here we are. I hope you're ready for emotional damage. And let me just bong myself from side. Yoink. And we rotate ourselves. And this is gonna be today's setup. Because I keep forgetting. Because I keep forgetting the things, you know? That this is actually on the other side. Okay. Now we have a thing, okay? And I really want you to tell me for this ending, if you remember, we need all the weapons, okay? Okay, so meaning, right? Hold on. Looking weird. Why are you looking? Why are you looking weird? Okay, no, that is you. Something, something is not sitting right here. I have no clue what it is. Well, I am just gonna take it as is. We're just gonna. Yeah. I have no clue why it is doing this. Why are you like this? Okay, where are you? If I go 0, if we go 0, we go 0, yeah. Position 0, we 0 everything out. That might not be the wisest. That is definitely not the wisest, you know? Are we going to a fresh run for ending C or do you have progress? Okay, we do have some progress already. The thing on how Nier works is you finish one ending, it saves into a file, and then you have from there progress. I'm gonna quote unquote progress because we will have to repeat all the second half of the game from scratch. There is no quitting then. So it's not like we will we will just go right to the end and we have to do all freaking thing for the ending again. So there will be dialogue, right? We will have to go through Kaine, we will have to go through Meal's memories again. I hated having replayed this game so much. Love them though. I love this one because it always gives you like extra stuff. You know what? I'm gonna take actually. Hold on. Because I don't need the keyword for here. We're gonna say no. We're gonna hide this. I'm just gonna put myself really nicely in the corner. Where is OBS? Now we're just gonna put ourselves like really nicely in the corner. Because I haven't figured out how to do that thing yet, you know? How to have a pad controller. Once I figure it, we will absolutely be fine. Okay, so the thing is that we don't have like we do have progress, but we don't. And every single time that you go back to it, it's gonna be different. It's not gonna be the same thing once and over and over and over. It will either add more story, give you different hints, and such and such. That is what I love this game because it will always be different. It's not like you have to replay all of it and it's gonna be just a different ending. Throughout the story, it's gonna be different. We're gonna continue our file. We are going to start right from when we bring Kaine back from the stone. She's petrified, and then we will going directly into a fight. That is how this one is gonna work. So, you know what? Let's jump into it. I opened it because I needed to check like the weapons and stuff, because it's a lot of what we need to do.
Whenever I interacted with Kaine, I was reminded about something from my past. Maybe My mind has been confusing her with my sister this whole time. Anyway.
Is the volume okay? Or do I need to just up it a bit? Okay. If it's giving us an option, it's because we already saw this. Do we want, and this is mostly for me, do we want to delve into kindness memories again? Do we want to suffer this again? Of course, I will read it out loud. It's not like I will just give you the text. Do we want to delve into it? Or do we want to skip them since we already know them? I'm gonna up this just a tad bit. A big dream, a dark past, and a beautiful tragedy. But I already know what happens. But I kinda wanna watch it again and just suffer. Pure masochism. Who doesn't love suffering? Okay. Okay. It has been decided. Kindness dream. Discrimination. The sound of the rain filled the village. The steep cliffs that surrounded the area magnified sound, causing even the slightest drizzle to rattle like a thunderstorm. Thin wisps of smoke streamed down huts as the villagers huddled in their homes and waited out the rain. A single child, however, had braved the downpour and was now wandering slowly toward the wooden hag-shaped weather vane at the center of town. The wanderer reached the vane, which had existed for as long as anyone could remember, and stared. The child's face was simultaneously delicate and fierce, like a teacup that had survived a shipwreck. Those traits combined with pale white skin to give the face an almost sexless quality. If the Bix turns east, I go home. If it sways west, then I. The child blinked. Rain slowly dripped down the young one's short hair and began its long descent to the ground. Come on, come on. The child felt a slight breeze and watched as the vane slowly cradled to life. Spinning this way and that for a moment, it finally settled with the beak pointing firmly towards the east. East? Really? Before the vane could move again, a jagged rock came spinning and tumbling through the air, striking home against the child's head. The force of the blow dropped the child to the ground as a hail of stones began to fall all around. Oh no, they found me. A heartbreaking smile crept across the child's face as the stones continued their assault. Through the rain, the sound of multiple footsteps grew louder before a voice rang out. Ooh, Kaine. The voice belonged to Daimo, worst of all the bullies in the area. As Kaine struggled to stand, a final stone came striking through the mud and bounced against her foot. Blood oozed from a cut above her eye and blurred her vision, as she could make out the shapes of Daimo and his usual gangs of idiots. The boy seemed taken aback for a moment by a Kaine's seeming indifference to the blood dripping from her face, but quickly regained his bravado. What's up, Rick? You like the rain? You like getting all wet? Or did you finally decide to run away from home? Though she knew it was futile, Kaine turned to leave. Before she could get more than a few steps, the other children scrambled to surround her, cruelty burning in their eyes. Kaine knew these were not the only eyes on her, that Tormentor's parents watched from the safety of their homes. She was attuned to this sensation. It was one she had experienced many times before. While some villagers simply turn a blind eye to the actions of their children, many encourage it openly. In a society ruled by superstition and fear, Kaine was something to be hated and, if possible, destroyed. I didn't say you could live, Frick. Daimon swore, chewed at her like a worm through an apple. He can hurt me, she lied to herself. Be strong, be brave, he can hurt me, he can hurt me, he can hurt. Oh look, that little Frick's gonna cry. What's wrong? Are you sad that everyone hates you once you're dead? Kaine prayed for the rain to flood down and carry her away from a world that seemed to have no place for her. But if there were gods, they chose to ignore her. As Daimon crept ever closer, the clouds began to thin and the rain slowed. Even the weather hates me. I'm useless, a failure. I wish Daimon's rocks had taken my head off. Kaine couldn't meet Daimon's leering gaze. She lowered her eyes and stared at the muddy ground below. The bully moved forward until he was inches away. She could smell the scent of all meat. The boy grabbed Kaine's face with thick fingers and yanked it upward. She tried to turn away, but he forced her gaze back and jammed his thumb against her eyelid to pry it open. Show me. No. Did you just say no? Daimon grinned evilly. You don't say no to me. No one says no to me. Not even taking his attention from Kaine, he called to his cohorts. Come on guys, let's give the Frick what she deserves. As soon as Daimon finished, kicks and blows began to rain upon Kaine. Daimon paused, still grinning as Kaine curled into a ball and tried to make the pain stop. I don't get you, Frick. What you acting like a girl for, huh? Everyone will know what you really are. Kaine ignored the question, choosing instead to stare at the weather vane. It continued to point east, as if supremely confident about the future it had chosen for her. Go home? Yeah, that's a funny joke for someone with dead parents and no home to go to. Frick, chanted the children. Frick, Frick, Frick. Kaine closed her eyes and listened to the rain, waiting for the pain to start again. As the clutching hands of the village children closed around her, she bent her mind to the sound of the rain, letting it become her world entire. The rain fell, but the pain never came. Only when the laughter of her tormentor turned to terrified cries did she dare open a single blood-caked eye. Kaine was shocked to see Daimon sprawled on the ground, holding his head and screaming in pain. She could see blood welling from spaces between his fat, twisted fingers. Oh my god, he's crying. He's actually crying. Deprived of their leader, the other children glanced back and forth between themselves as if waiting for someone to step forward and take charge. When no savior emerged, they began an uneasy shuffle away from Kaine. But the young girl was the least of their concerns. Instead, their attention was wrapped on the Asian woman standing a few feet away. After struggling for breath for a moment, she finally spoke in a voice thick with rage. Hurts like a bitch, don't it? Now, I should just cut her before I throw another one. And if any of you little bastards ever touch my Kaine again, I'll do far worse than throw a rock. You can count on it. The old woman crouched down and gently touched the hand that Daimon was using to cover the wound. Before he could think to protest, she ground her palm into the wound and twisted back and forth. Oh, he screamed, leaping to his feet. Stop it! What you doing? Quit whining. Ain't no one ever died from a scratch. You hit me with a rock, you stupid bitch. A bad one. That thing could have killed me. The old woman shrugged. That is the best cure for stupid. Daimon's face twisted with rage at her words. Looking his eyes at Kaine, he took a step forward and spat on the ground. Get out! Leave this village! No one wants you here! Either of you! Thinking the old woman grabbed another stone, Simon and his companions turned tail and ran. As they fled, the old woman grabbed her side and barked out a single laugh. Look at the fat boy go! Yeah, he's healthy enough to run from a fight. The woman's smile faded as she turned her attention to Kaine. Kneeling down, she removed her shawl and placed it around the young girl's shoulder, then produced a cloth from the folds of her dress and began blotting at the blood in her forehead. Oh, Kaine, she said. Why wouldn't you fight back? You're stronger than that. The words of her grandmother stung Kaine, and she turned away. Don't be nice to me, she said. I don't deserve it. Nothing matters anymore. Her tears, held in check for so long, finally began to fall in the muddy below her. Everyone hates me. They think I cause bad things to happen. They think I'm a freak. I wish I was dead. As Kaine tears turned to sobs, she felt her grandmother on her shoulders. Despite her advanced age and diminutive size, she was a woman of surprising strength, and Kaine found herself unable to turn away. Don't talk like that, girl. It's a river wide and deep that flows between the realms of this world and the next, and it grants no mercy to any that attempt the crossing. You got a duty to fight until your last breath, understand? The old woman tightened her grip and tried to still the tremor in her voice. You know the pain of losing someone close to you, Kaine. You know, because you survived it. As the words hit home, Kaine was struck by the force of her love for the old woman. As a young child, she didn't even know her grandmother, but when her parents died, the woman quickly accepted her as her own. Grandma, as Kaine called her, was cunning, vulgar, and quick to violence, and their first few years together had not been easy. But with each year that passed, Kaine and her grandmother had grown closer. However, it was only now, sitting in the mud with tears and blood kicking her face, that Kaine truly understood the depth of her affection. Here was a woman who had seen hard times, who had seen death, who had fought through all these things and somehow emerged on the other side. If anyone could understand Kaine's pain and loneliness, it was her. Do I make you sick, Grandma? Of course not. Don't be an ass. Kaine drew her grandmother's moth-eaten shawl around her body and shrouded. But my body, it's not normal. If it was normal, the moment that wouldn't... Hush, interrupted Grandma. I'll not hear another word of this nonsense. You're my granddaughter and I love you, and if folks have a problem with that, they can just go to hell. With that, the old woman reached out and placed a wreath of dried flowers in Kaine's hair. The skill it took to bend the flowers without breaking the stems or losing a single petal was remarkable, and the beauty of it made Kaine want to cry all over again. Oh my gosh, these are lunar tears! Grandma, you made this for me? Lunar tears were legendary flowers. Most people could live their entire life without ever seeing one, and yet her grandmother had somehow collected a dozen or more. Kaine reached up and touched the wreath as if she couldn't believe it was real. Where did you find this? Just stumbling on there while I was out doing the shopping. The old woman turned away as she spoke, leading Kaine to suspect that the search has been more difficult than she was letting on. The pains she took to construct the ornament, let alone track down the flowers, using its construction, made Kaine's heart hurt. She reached up and gently adjusted the wreath, admiring the way it fell between her fingers. They didn't quite turn out right, said her grandmother as she squinted at it. These old hands have trouble with delicate work, but it sure looks good on a pretty girl like you. Kaine blushed and turned away. You think I'm pretty? Of course you are. What a fool thing to say. Thank you, Grandma. Her grandmother smiled. We're gonna be fine. You and me, she said. As long as we got each other, we'll be just fine. Kaine took her grandmother's hand in hers, and the two of them struggled to their feet. As they began the long walk home, Kaine gripped the hand with all her might, as if trying to stop smoke from drifting away on the wind. The rain had stopped. Kaine stood beneath the weather vane, watching it spin in lazy circles, no longer caring about the direction it faced when it stopped. I don't need to escape. I have a home now. Grandma loves me, and that's enough. Even if it's us against the world. Kaine let her gaze drift up past the vane and into the cloudy sky. The last faint hints of a rainbow were slowly fading. As she turned and headed for home, the light scattered into a million particles and vanished, seemingly taken away on the breeze. Kaine's dream, daily life. In the distance, Kaine heard the steady sounds of an axe striking wood. The noise has a perfectly quality to it, as if she was hearing a master woodsman go about his work. The firewood being produced, however, was as far from a work of art as could be. Pieces of every shape and size were being flung about a barren yard with wild abandon. Anyone trying to stack such wood would probably die of frustration before the job was through. Stupid bit of shit axe! Kaine's grandmother flailed away with the axe, filling the air with balls of splinter of woods and words that will make the most hardened sailor blush. Grandma! Called Kaine. That you, Kaine? Yelled the old woman, taking her eyes off the wood for a moment. Don't get too close, or I may take your goddamn foot off by mistake. She brought the axe down on a piece of wood, sending tips flying in every direction. One spun past Kaine close enough for her to hear the whistle, at which point she decided to step back. When she'd scuttled to a safe distance, she cupped her hands around her mouth and shouted, Grandma! Do you need help? I can get you water or lunch or a new axe or something. The axe poised to strike another wobbly blow, paused in mid-air. The old woman considered her granddaughter's offer for a moment, then smiled. Tell you what, since I am doing such a piss poor job of shopping, why don't you come here and take cover and I can go get the water? She'd have been restless lately and I don't want you running to one of them bastards. Relinquishing the axe, her grandmother picked up a long pole with wooden buckets on either end. Gathering water was by far the more difficult of the two jobs, but Kaine knew better than to complain. Once Grandma's mind was set, there was no changing it. Kaine did her best to help with chores. Grandma took every task that required travel to the village. She had a long list of plausible excuses. Kaine knew the real reason. She didn't want her granddaughter to be taunted and harassed by the villagers. Once Kaine moved in, Grandma decided to take up residence a good distance from the area. Out of sight, out of mind. Seemed to be the best policy when it came to the village and her granddaughter. And rare were the days when any but the two of them could be found on the rocky acre of land they call home. Kaine enjoyed the solitude. They harbored a secret resentment that her grandmother was forced to spend her golden years in such a place. After watching her grandmother leave, Kaine turned her attention to the task at hand. She had never chopped wood before in her life and soon discovered why the old man hated the chore. Swing after swing of the axe produced only a tiny crack on the wood. Then she finally managed to connect with a solid stroke. The tool embedded itself in the lung and refused to budge. Frustrated, Kaine swung the axe around her head and threw it, lug and all, across the yard. Damn it, crap! She suddenly understood the joy of her grandmother in a good course. Happier now, she picked up the axe, forced it from the wood, and resumed chopping. She had a natural skill with the blade, but the task was challenging, and blisters soon began to form in her small pink hands. This is tough, and my logs are weird sizes. Spitting on her palms and ignoring the pain, Kaine redoubled her efforts. Just as she was delving in rhythm, Grandma returned from the village. Setting down her bucket with a small side, she took one of at the logs and covered Weasley laugh. Pretty clumsy girl, you better practice if you Her grandmother suddenly collapsed to her knees, causing one of the buckets to wobble precariously. Eyes wide, Kaine dropped the axe and ran to her grandmother's side. The old woman shook her head and pointed a trembling finger at the bucket. Get the bucket, kid. Let it spill. Kaine steadied the bucket with the food as she knelt by her grandmother. A small bit of water slushed over the side and made a new home on the hem of her dress. But Kaine didn't notice. Grandma? Grandma, what's happening? Crazed with panic, she grabbed her grandmother by the shoulders and shook. After a moment, the woman lifted her hands and batted Kaine away. Stop that! Just stop! She cried, breathing heavily. I ain't like I'm dying. Just tired from the trip is all. Kaine desperately wanted to believe her, but one look at the old woman's shaking hands, worn face told her more than words ever could. Her grandmother had lived long, hardened life, and it seemed the bill was finally coming due. The time when her grandmother watched over Kaine was ending. Sooner than either of them had anticipated, the positions would be reversed. The next morning, Kaine came to the side of her grandmother's bed and took her wrinkled hand. Grandma, you're sick. You need medicine. I'm going to the village. The old woman shook her head and tried to rise, but Kaine gently pushed her down. It's all right, she said. I'll be fine. Her grandmother faced her with a gaze that could melt steel. After what seemed an eternity, she finally lowered her eyes and sighed. Well, I don't like it, god damn it. But I guess I should quit being so stubborn and let you grow up. The old woman watched as Kaine strapped on her boots and made her way down the road to the village. Hours later, as an unseen sun made its way across the dark and rainy sky, she was still watching. Kaine moved at a brisk pace, taking her pockets away every few minutes to make sure the money her grandmother gave her was still there. Every noise caused her to spin on her heels, making sure she was not being stalked by a shade, or worse, Daimo and his gang. She encountered neither tormentors nor shades, and Kaine finally found herself at the entrance of the village. The few adults she could see glanced sideways at her, then muttered to each other behind raised hands before slinking away into the shadows. Her heart racing, Kaine took a series of rapid, shallow breaths and tried to calm herself. I have to prove myself. I have to help Grandma. I have to be strong. She chanted these words to herself over and over as she slowly made her way. Finally, her eyes settled on a rotund, older woman who was angrily waving arms in the air and telling anyone who would listen exactly what she thought of Kaine's presence. Hey lady, said Kaine with a bravado she did not feel. Where's the apothecary? The woman's flabby cheeks shook in bewildered anger. How dare this thing speak to me, they seemed to say. But Kaine saw that her eyes held different emotion. Fear. Yeah, we're both scared, lady. Trust me on this one. Which way? Kaine repeated. The woman pointed at a small building to her right before hitching up her dress and stumbling off in the other direction. Kaine cringed, expecting a stone to come flying from the assembled crowd, but none came. Her mind was filled with a strange sense of pride as she made her way to the apothecary. But the new emotion had little time to take root, for as soon as she opened the door, she could notice a familiar customer at the counter. It was Daimo. He'd clearly been sent here on some kind of family errand, because his gang of followers was nowhere to be found. Oh my god, he sputtered. What are you doing here, frick? The insult was delivered without force, and Kaine happily ignored it. Stretching on tiptoes to see her at the counter, she asked the shopkeeper for the medication. Huh, barked Daimo. That old bitch finally nailed over? Go to hell, Daimo. The boy's eyes grew so wide they seemed ready to fall out of his head. But before he could let fly a comment or worse, a punch, the apothecary told him to knock it off before he kicked them out of the store. Daimon slunk out of the shop, cursing Kaine under his breath. When he was gone, she allowed herself to breathe once more, taking a brief tour at the shop while the owner prepared her medication. Countless tiny bottles filled the cramped store, each with a label written in some undecipherable language. An ocean of aromas assaulted her nose, creating a scent that was exotic but not altogether unpleasant. Seeming such a variety of supplies gave Kaine a sense of peace. Surely, in a world so vast, there would be a place that she could call home. On the far wall, behind the counter, rested a portrait of a stunning young girl. The picture had once contained bright, vibrant colors, but time had worked its cruel magic, and they were beginning to fade. The beauty of the work, however, remained undiminished. You like that picture? Kaine turned to find the apothecary with a small vial of medicine in his hand. His eyes were gentle but sad, and they seemed to stare through her and into nothing as he spoke. That's my daughter. I sketched her when she was just a little girl. She's expected a long time now. Kaine didn't know how to respond. She just stared at the portrait and tried to come up with the right words. Pictures are wonderful things, continued the shopkeeper. They let the ones closest to you live on forever. He shook his head slightly and looked down at Kaine and smiled, handling her the medicine. He reached into his sizable green apron and produced a handful of old wax crayons. You should have this. There's no one left that I wish to draw. Kaine took an instinctive step back, causing the shopkeeper's face to darken. Yes, I heard the rumors about you, he said. It's a small village, and words travel quickly. Between you and me, I am not sure which of them to believe, but I also don't think they matter too much. I know your grandmother, Callie, and I think the way she was driven out of this town is just deplorable. Grandma's name is Callie? Thought Kaine suddenly. She was still mulling this new fact in her mind as she reached out and gently took the crayon from the apothecary's hands. Your grandmother is an old friend of mine, he said as Kaine scooted away yet again, and I owe her much. I wager she will like if you drew a picture of her. Yes, I think she will like that very much. Kaine murmured a quiet agreement, but inside her heart was bursting. Never before had a villager treated her with anything but complete contempt. It was a tiny, almost imperceptible step, but it was a step nonetheless. And with enough tiny steps, she might one day discover the rest of the world. When Kaine returned home, she found her grandmother asleep in her bed. Her feet were blanking and raw, even bleeding a bit in places, leading Kaine to think that she had been pacing around the room until exhaustion finally caught up with her. She placed the medicine by her grandmother's pillow and turned to leave, but found the old woman's hand clasped around her arm. Back already, aren't you? Asked her grandmother with a yawn. Come here, let me have a look at you. Grandma sat up and examined Kaine from head to toe. Finally, satisfied that nothing terrible had befallen her grandchild, she lay back and allowed herself to relax. Well, how was it? Did Buster give you any trouble? It was kind of fun, said Kaine with a small smile. No, seriously it was. Fun, huh? Asked her grandmother in a voice which implied that she believed anything but. So anytime you need me to run an errand, just let me know. As she spoke, Kaine removed the crayon from her pocket. After a brief explanation of their source, she informed her grandmother that she was going to sketch her a portrait. A portrait of me? Ridiculous. No one wants to stare at a wrinkled old crone. But Grandma, you'll make you live forever. Horseshit, says her grandmother, throwing back the sheet from her bed. Living forever will piss me off. up and put those crayons away and help with dinner. But Kaine would not relent, and in the end, Grandma found herself leaning against the wall of their house as if posing for a master artist. Kaine took up the crayon, eyed her subject carefully, and set to work. Just as her grandmother was about to nod off, Kaine finished the piece. After staring at it for a bit, she released it from her grip and let it slowly drift to the floor. It's terrible. It doesn't look like you at all. I'm sorry, Grandma. I thought this crayon would, like drawing easy or something. The old woman's eyes narrowed at her granddaughter's disappointment. Let me be the judge of that, she said, ignoring the pain in her bag and reaching for the paper. The sketch could have been a person's face. It could also have been a boulder, a lump of clay, or an incredibly misshapen loaf of bread, all rendered in a chaotic array of colors. The old woman stared at the picture for a long time, then slowly whizzed out a laugh. Oh, Kaine, she said between laughter, you truly are my loneliest clone, see as me, and I love it. But, hush, I won't hear any more bull around how ugly you think it is. It came from the heart, and I'll treasure it always. True to her word, the old woman gave the picture a place of honor above the kitchen table. In the days that followed, Kaine would often catch her staring at the portrait with a strange smile on her face, an action she interpreted as silent, mocking laughter. A week later, Kaine couldn't stand it no more and asked her grandmother to take the artwork down. Shh, said the old woman. I'll take this down when they roll me in my shroud. She pondered this for a bit, then turned to Kaine and dropped to one knee. Listen to me, girl. Seeing this picture makes me happy in a way I've never felt before, and it's made me want to go on so that someday you can feel the same happiness. It was a moment that burned itself in Kaine's memory, a perfect blend of pride, a love and joy that came together to form a lifelong remembrance. She swore to never forget this moment, to never forget the old woman who had made her place in the world possible. Time moves on. People and memories move in and out of a life like ghosts passing through a hole. But this moment will be different, Kaine swore, because I will remember it forever. Forever. Kaine's dream. Separation. Kaine listened to the sound of crackling firewood and stared at the black object in her plate. She'd been pushing it around the wooden desk for a good 10 minutes, ignoring the bemused stare of her grandmother. Finally, she summoned her courage and gave the object a brief sniff. A sharp, bitter scent flew up her nostrils and made its hum there, causing her face to twitch with disgust. Grandma, I can't believe you make me eat a bug. The old woman thrust some more wood under the cooking pot and snorted. It's no bugger, Folger, it's a berry. Why the hell would I be feeding you bugs? Yeah, well, it sure looks like a bug, said Kaine. I think it's burning something, because it smells terrible. With that, Kaine held her nose and threw the berry in her mouth, chewing as little as possible. Oh yeah, that's terrible, alright. Why, you little brat, laughed the old woman. Look at the sass on you. You've been spending too much time with me, and that's a fact. 5 years had passed since the moment when Kaine's grandmother saved her from the bullies. As is often the way with two stubborn people, their relationship had grown in fits and starts, but moved forward all the same. Meals that used to be somber affairs were now filled with laughter and horrible abuse in equal measure. Kaine could not remember a time when she had been happier. As the years went by, Kaine started to shoulder more and more of the daily responsibilities. Her grandmother's legs grew weaker by the day, and she could no longer do many of the chores she used to take for granted. And so, this morning found Kaine lacing up her work boot with a breakfast of burnt berry rolling through her belly. Where are you going today? Asked Grandma suddenly. Kaine looked up surprised. The old woman rarely asked for specifics anymore. Well, I was gonna check out the kelma trees and see if they were ripe. I thought we could make some jam or something. Oh, and I'm going to pick some flagstones, so I need to take the wheelbarrow. Flagstones? What in the hell for? Kaine stared at her grandmother, then held out an arm and swept it around their home, constructed mostly of cloth, rope, and rubble. The old place sank like a boxer in the final round. Grandma, a dying cat could shoot through this house. I'm going to build a stone wall so we have some protection. The old woman laughed, exposing her toothless grin to the world. Cut up, girl. If a bunch of things want to ransack this old place, let them come. We got nothing worth tilling anyways. I am not worried about thieves. I am worried about shades. People saw one west of the village yesterday. The old woman tilted her head and stared at her granddaughter. Well, sure. I don't know why I have to do it today. We can worry about it some other... Grandma? No. If I don't go to the kelma trees, we won't eat tonight. You know that. A confused expression passed across the old woman's face, and for a moment she was a small child lost at a carnival. Yes, she said after a bit. Yes, of course, you're right. I'm sorry, kind lady. It seems your mind is... She didn't finish the thought, instead walking over to her nightstand and gently taking the wreath of lunar tears from the drawer. The flower petal had aged to a brilliant whiteness. Kaine thought it was more beautiful than the day she first received it. You're gonna be a true woman soon, Grandma said, as she placed the flowers in the girl's hair. So that means let's shatter about shades and more building defensive walls and more talk about how beautiful you've become. Annoyed, Kaine reached up to remove the garland, but the look in her grandmother's face stopped her hand. You're a beautiful thing, said the old woman, and there ain't another like you in all the world. I'm very proud of you. Okay, Grandma, that's enough. Got them compliment for one day. Such a mouth of you. Where did that came from? I wonder. I'll teach you to touch me, girl, yelled Grandma. Suddenly, she lurched forward and grabbed Kaine by the ears, pulling her around the room with a crazy grin on her face. Grandma! Yelled Kaine in a quaking voice. Grandma, stop it! What the hell? The old woman stared at her and blinked, then slowly held her wrinkled hands out as if it was the first time she had ever seen them. I don't know what happened here. I'm sorry, girl. Something in my mind just... Kaine thought the look in her grandmother's face was the most heartbreaking thing she had ever seen. Listen, she began. Maybe I should stay home after all. No. I won't have you stay here to keep an eye on an old codger like me. You go get your fruit and your wool and whatnot. I'll be fine. And when you come back, I'll have a nice proper dinner waiting for you. Kaine rolled her eyes, then kissed her grandmother on the forehead, and made ready to depart, trying desperately to ignore the worry that was gnawing at the walls of her heart. Kaine could feel the old woman's eye watching her as she moved down the path. Don't turn around, she told herself, but in the end the temptation was too great. She spun on her heel for one final look and saw a small bent woman standing in front of a ramshackle with a sad expression on her face. Gods, she looked so old now, like the wind could reach down and just carry her away. Kaine worried about her grandmother all day, causing her work to suffer. What little fruit she could collect was tossed carelessly into the wheelbarrow, as she only found a couple of stones before losing interest in the project. Finally, as dusk approached, she decided to call it a day. Cursing herself for the lack of focus, Kaine pushed the nearly empty wheelbarrow back down the path. As she crested the final hill, she suddenly froze in place. The wheelbarrow fell from her fingers and collapsed on its side, sending a few pieces of wrinkled brown fruit rolling back down the hill. Her gaze was transfixed by a thick black cloud that hovered just ahead. Tracing its path with a finger, Kaine suddenly left her stomach knotted in on itself. No, oh God, no. Her grandmother's house was ablaze, the flame licking up as if trying to touch the sky itself, Grandma? Grandma! Kinda ran then, faster than she had ever moved in her life. Once she tripped on a stone and went sprawling to the rocky ground, but she leaped to her feet and continued running, unmindful of the blood that spilled from her wounded hands and knees. As she got closer and closer, Kanya's mind began to race in a time with her footballs. It's too dark. It's too dark. Not just fire. Can't be fire. Too much smoke. Gotta save her. Gotta save her. She burst into the front yard and came into the southern hall, her worst suspicions confirmed. The smoke from the fire was mingled with the thicky, inky blackness of an enormous shade. The massive creature supported itself on 3 twisted feet and a kive balanced through means of a larger armored tail. Scales, horn, and claws sprouted from its body in a random chaotic pattern, giving it the appearance of a lizard designed by some insane god. Seeing Kaine, it let out a roar and flicked its tail, sending a small whirlwind spinning around the yard. For a moment, the creature retreated into a shimmering inky blackness, as if her mind was unable to comprehend that such a thing could actually exist. But then, the smell hit her, a blend of rodent meat and excrement, and horror became real once more. The creature bellowed again, and this time Kaine responded with a scream of her own. "Alright, you bastard," she thought as she screamed, echoed with the hills cliff around them. "It's you and me, let's go." The shade eyed Kaine with a bemused interest, but he began looking from her to the house and back again, as if urging her to look at the destruction he had so gleefully wrought. With red building in her hand, Kaine glanced toward the house. Through the smoke and flames, she stopped the small figure struggling to escape the rings. "Grandma!" At the sound of her voice, the old woman began waving frantically. "She's alive!" shouted Kaine. "Alive!" Kaine's line sprang to life as she raced across the yard toward the flaming wreckage of the house. Before she could advance more than a few steps, the shade opened its mouth and let out a roar powerful enough to uproot trees and send them flying. The blast sent Kaine tumbling through the air before smashing her against the rocky earth. Stared danced in front of her eyes as she tried to remember how her legs worked. "Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up now!" As Kaine struggled to her feet, the shade stumped toward the house and pinned her mother to the ground with the tip of a claw. The old woman struggled to move the claw from her stomach, but she might well have been pushing a mountain. She coughed briefly, sending a small spray of blood into the air, then collapsed to the ground, her energy spent. Kaine lurched to her feet, only to fall back to earth with a gasp. Her ankles were on fire, one or both of them were surely broken. During the pain, she screamed through her body. She began dragging herself across the ground, leaving a drunken trail of dust and blood in her wake. "Grandma, hold on, just a little longer." Her grandmother's face was turning blue, her eyes rolling back until the whites were exposed. Kaine pulled herself across the ground with maddening slowness, the distance seemingly to increase with every second that passed. The shade glanced between the two women and flicked out its tongue, a giant mouth turning up the corners. Short, panted breath belched from somewhere deep inside its core. "Bastard, laughing at us." She had no idea how much a mindless creature would experience emotion, but there could be no doubt the shade was taking joy in their suffering. "Yeah, I see your plan." The shade moved its claws slightly, allowing Grandma to breathe again. It was clearly keeping her alive, only to snuff out her life when Kaine was close enough to touch her. "I'm gonna kill this bastard." Summoning all her strength, Kaine rose to her feet. There was a sickening snap from her right ankle as the foot twisted backwards, but she forced it from her mind and began to hobble towards the monster. Pulling a small knife from the pouch at her waist, she leaped to the foot that pinned her grandmother and plunged the weapon deep. "Give her back!" she screamed. "Give her back to me!" It was like a stab in a rock. After a few swipes, the knife broke and the hilt with a dull snap. The blade panted laughter again, then raised its tail and sent it rushing through the air toward the young girl that was lashed to its foot. Kaine never had a chance. That tail struck her square in the chest and sent her crashing into a burning wreckage of the home. She lay on the ground with blood pouring from multiple wounds. A small weak voice spoke up. "Kaine?" Kaine's vision blurred as she forced herself to focus on the sound. Finally, her eyes cleared enough for her to make out her grandmother's hands reaching out to her through the smoke. "Grandma?" "Kaine, you gotta run, you can. That's this one." Kaine grabbed the hands and held on with all her strength. "Grandma, come on, we have to." The old woman coughed loudly. One of her hands, slick with blood, slipped from Kindness' grasp and thumped on the ground below. Grandma, no! I said, God damn it, you have to leave. You have to get through. The thought was saved forever and finished. Before she could say another word, the shade-clawed foot descended, smashing through the remains of the roof and down upon the shattered figure of the old woman. Blood oozed from gasping the creature's toes, as the terrible putrid smell assaulted Kindness' nose once again. She stared at the foot, dumbfounded, convinced that she was seeing could not possibly be real. When the creature finally lifted its appendage, all that remained underneath was a twisted, unrecognizable mass of rubble and red. Her grandmother was gone. Heine blinked, trying to feel the hands which had been in hers just the moment before. For a fleeting instant, she could remember the warmth of that embrace, trembling of the fingers, but then the sensation drifted away on the breeze and was gone. Memories flashed through Kindness' mind, one after the other, faster and faster, until they became a meaningless jaggle of noise. Kindness screamed in, thunderous sounds that echoed off the cliff and seemed to roll away further. The shade eased forward, black ink pouring from its mouth and dissolving into smoke on the ground below. The earth shook with every step as it crept towards its prey. Kindness' body slowly rose as if controlled by a mad puppet master. Her arms were bent in impossible angles. Her head lowered dangerously to the side, yet somehow she managed to stand. And staring at the shade, her eyes began to glow with a deep red fire. The creature, so confident, just moments before, took a slow, hesitant step backward, trying to discern it was broken human and possibly pose a threat. Heine seized the moment. Laughing like a mad woman, she leapt into the air and plunged the shattered hilt of her knife deep into the leg of the shade. The shade shook Heine off like a fly, sending her crashing to the earth once again. Her chest rose and fell slowly. A great weight were resting on it. Moist sounds of pain echoed through her mind. Something warm and thick oozed from her ears. Is that blood? I think it is. I think I'm bleeding to death. No, can't I? Grandma told me to leave. Deep inside Kindness' mind, something finally broke. The sound, the pain, the smoke and flames, all of it faded away, and at the all remained was a single incantation repeated over and over again. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Too many kill it, okay? As a spark that was Kindness slowly began to flicker and die, she felt her desire to kill and her desire to live blend into one. The distance between heartbeats grew longer and longer and longer. That was quite some read. Nom 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 nom. And now we fight.
The beast approaches. Oh, I know.
Rawr. Hold on. Because we have the ugly one. Yeah, I forgot how to. There we go.
What anger this creature must have. How did it even survive these past 5 years?
I'm not gonna let this happen again. It dies today.
My sword feels lighter. It's not the blade, but the skill of the user. Strike it down.
Okay, there's no dialogue this time around. You think? Can I please? or something. Yeah. Holy crap, that was just one hit. Damn. That's really interesting. Please tell me there's more. I want more. I don't remember if there's more. And we just played this not too long ago. Oh yeah, there's more. Kindness Dream Encounter. Gently, weakly, softly. The shade, sure that its tormentor was that turn and stump off toward the horizon, stopping along the way to below one final roar. Couldn't kill it. Shane, beyond imagining, Kaine tried to turn her head to the side, but only succeeded in coughing up a huge gout of blood. It was getting difficult to see, and only after a moment of feared concentration did she realize that her left eye was gone. Laughing to herself, she turned her remaining eye to the ruins of her home and noticed a rag stump of arm resting a few feet away. Yep, that's mine, she thought with a mad giggle. This is gonna make clapping a real bitch. Ha! Cried a sudden voice from the depth of her mind. Finally gonna die, are ya? Well, you had it coming. Go to hell, Daimo, she thought for the unseen assailant. Go to hell before I pluck out your eyes and fit them to a dog. The voice of her childhood terror evaporated into smoke, only to be replaced by another, more recent voice. Hold still, said the apothecary, materializing from the ruins like a ghost. I want to draw you. That way you can live forever. No, stop. Don't to live forever. I want to die right here. I see, he said quietly. Well, if that's what you want. The spectral shopkeeper fluttered in and out of existence for a moment, and produced a piece of paper and a sketch quietly. After a few seconds, he turned the page to Kaine and smiled. Since you rejected my offer, I decided to draw someone else. It was a picture of her grandmother, real as life. Kaine opened her mouth to thank the man, but stopped as the picture began to blacken in the middle. Before she could say anything, dozens of multi-legged insects began to swarm across the image, tearing at it with sharp pincers. No, stop, don't hurt that picture! Kaine reached out with her remaining arm and waved futilely at the air. To her surprise, the insect fell off the picture and onto the ground below. They vanished into tiny black tendrils of smoke. Relieved, Kaine turned her good eye back to the picture, only to open her mouth in a silent scream. The sketch now showed her grandmother as she truly was, a smashed, unrecognizable lump of nothing. The apothecary smiled, then broke into a jolly dance. See that? She cried as he danced his stick. It's perfect now. She looks just like you. I look like that? Oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Drowning in despair, Kaine let her head back in the mud and smoke of her ruined house and waited for the end to come. But just before she let everything go, an unfamiliar voice began whispering in her ear. And you got a wish, sunshine? I know it so much. The voice was vulgar and fierce at the same time, as if insanity had somehow found a way to take form. Kaine wanted to scream as the voice crawled under her skin, but her lungs refused to work. You know, a wish, like a prayer or something? Why don't you get on your knees and start praying to Haven? Please, invisible man of the sky, save me, save me. Kaine finally resorted to shouting at the voice in her mind. All my wishes, they don't come true for me. I'm a curse, a freak. I should be left to die. The other voice boomed in her ears. Oh good, you were the best. Kaine glanced down and saw a black shiny substance oozing from her legs. She tried to brush it away, but her remaining arm would no longer respond. The substance slowly crept around her feet and then began moving up towards the rest of her body. Is this that? Is this what it's like? Or is this my mind just losing itself? You could feel the slime oozing upwards, feel the hot swearing pain it left in its wake. Whatever else might be happening, she was still alive, and this was real. Come on, said the voice. Let it go. Penny tried to ignore the voice and concentrate on the pain, but the newcomer would have none of it. Don't ignore me, Sunshine. You're ready to give up, ready to die, so why not let me have it? What? Your body, come on, give it to me, give it to me. I want to stand off the ground, feel the rain, taste the wind. The voice paused as if licking its lips, then it resumed. It was filled with mad, unabated joy. And I want to take your hands as you sent your shoot the goddamn love out of people. I want to tear all their throats, bathe in the blood, just like before. In response, Kaine shifted her head and vomited. The warmth of it crept down her front and mingled with the pain of the enraged black ooze. Are you a shade? Yeah, maybe, what of it? The slime reached her face, crept up past her nose, and slowly oozed into the socket of her missing eye. The moment it touched her brain, Kaine was struck by the most powerful sensation she had ever felt in her life. It was ecstasy. She wanted to scream with delight, but all she could manage was a whispered moan. Well gone, Dotted? Asked the voice with a chuckle. Yeah, what can I say? I know how to please the ladies. Now give me that body, come on, give me that body, and I'll give you more of this feeling. It's a free train. A black lump began to protrude from Kaine's side as she watched it grew longer and thicker, eventually taking the form of her missing arm. I can see better, she thought. My eye must be growing back too. The slime reached up to envelop the rest of her face, but she managed to brush it away. Stop, she whispered, marveling at how she had regained her voice. Stop. The black oof hesitated, as if considering this request, and quickly shimmered down her body before disappearing in a cloud of smoke. Ah, what the hell, Sunshine? Screamed the voice. We had a deal. I thought you wanted to die. Grandma say I can't die yet. A brief image of her grandmother, bloodied and broken, flashed before her eyes. She saw a shade that had killed her and heard its mocking laughter. Then closed her eyes and forced the image from her mind. Her whole body was quaking with rage. Then she opened her eyes again. They burned bright red. Oh boy. What? Okay. We're not gonna take that literal, because if we take that literal and it is what I think it is. Oh boy. No. You don't get it. There is a thing in here called the red eye. Meaning people have literal red eyes. You don't get it. You don't get it. If this has anything to do with a red eye, oh boy, we are in here for a thing. If it is that, if it is like that, oh crap. Okay. So, oh boy. Damn. I am kind of hoping it is like that, because if it is, I am gonna be so happy. Oh. That thing took my grandmother. I have to kill it before I die. Annie glanced down and saw a mysterious pattern, the pattern of the shades, burning itself into her left arm. Well, I'll be damned, still the boss cheerfully. Look at that, Sunshine. I think you and me are gonna be good friends now. Anya stared intently at her arm. The more emotional she felt, the more the letters seemed ready to puncture her skin and began infecting the rest of her body. The arm clearly had a will of its own now. Stop, gotta go. Holding her arm in her right, Kaine took a deep breath and tried to calm herself. Come on, fight it, bit the voice. It's my favorite dish and I'm hungry. Let it go. Feel the anger, burn the fire for Ben, thirst for blood, there you go there and... Shut up. Shut up and get the hell out of my body. Your body? Oh, that's rich, son. You're real rich. Look, why don't you just up and die so I can have this body all to myself? What do you say? I bet the bodies of your veneer will love to see you then. Annie grabbed a nearby shard of glass and tried to saw off the shade-infected portion of her side. Before she could, her dark left eye grabbed her right wrist, crushing it. Kaine screamed and dropped the shard as the sound of bone crushing on filled the air. Stupid little girl, you're possessed now, Sunshine, and there ain't going back. The boy laughed again, a loud, long wail that seemed to go on without end. Possessed, whispered Kaine. Yeah, possessed, you and me? You got what you may call a timeshare arrangement. Remember how Foal used to think you were a freak? Well, wait till they get a lot of you now. Kaine looked up, tears in her eyes. The sky seemed smaller, somehow darker. Is this because of that shade? Is this how they see the world? So, listen, for the boys. All the hospitation thing seems like a bit of a sudden, but it ain't all bad. There's plenty I need for you too. I'm a very powerful creature, Sunshine, and now the power belongs to you. You got enemies, people you wanna kill? I can make it happen. The little fat kid who kept picking on you, the big old shade that squashed your granny, well, wrap them up on their own assholes. No more blood for you, Sunshine, no more pain. Wait, said Kaine. You're a shade. Why will you help me kill another shade? What? Do you think I'm some kind of racist? Some killing snob? I don't give a goddamn who yeah, when they're honey pins, I just want to drink from the well. Kaine considered ease as she struggled to her feet, the power of the shade coursing through her. The smoke from her house was drifting away with the wind, and she enjoyed the way the cool evening breeze felt on her new left arm. After a long pause, the boy spoke up again. So, about it, you and me, you could have some good times together. Look, I'll even take care of the bloody part if you don't want. Fuck off, asshole, muttered Kaine. I'll handle the killing. Screamed the voice. Look at you go. Oh, Sunshine, you're gonna have so much fun. So listen, my name is Siren, and if you ever need me, I'll just be hanging out in this place of meat you call a heart. Now, get to it. The more you kill, the more your heart turns rotten and the sour, and I like rotten and sour. Kaine found herself nodding at the voice. Yeah, she said. Yeah, I think this can work. Then find this shit and I'm gonna strangle it with its own guts. And when I'm done, I'm gonna do the same to you, Tyrant. Count on it. Ha! Laughed Tyrant. I've seen shit bigger than you, so good luck with that. Oh, and hey, one more thing. Right now, you and me are sharing this body, but if you ever run out of hate, if you ever, go soft, they're gonna take over everything. So keep on killing Sunshine and watch your back. The voice grew fainter and gradually faded away, fading to somewhere deep inside Kaine herself. Kaine waited until she was sure the voice was gone, then waved her new left arm around a few times. It feels perfectly normal, she thought. It feels like mine. Desperately, she began poking and prodding at the new limb, determined to find something wrong with it. She didn't. As she didn't want it to feel normal. It will mean that creature inside her had already won. I am not ashamed, I am Kaine. Repeating this mantra in her mind, she slowly began digging through the rubble of her house, being careful to ignore a certain red stained spot in the corner. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity of heartbreaking work, she found what she was looking for. It was the wrath of lunar tears, but it had been through hell and back. The garland petals were as bright as ever. Kaine started to place it in her hair, then slowly lowered the wreath and stared at it. I'm sorry, Grandma, I'm so sorry. But I don't deserve to wear this anymore. I'm possessed, corrupt, the freak. This time I don't think there's any going back. holding the flowers in her heart, kind of fell to the ground and sobbed. As night gradually lined into dawn and the people of the earth arose to their daily lives, she remained in that position, as if tears could somehow wash away the horror that now infected the world.
Alive. Stay alive. Stay alive.
Grandma.
Kaine, you gotta live. You gotta come back to us.
Look, Kaine's so precious. And it's like the most precious thing you will see.
Emil, you were the one calling me, weren't you?
You still recognize me?
Of course. I knew you right away.
Thank you, Kaine.
Baby, the baby.
Welcome back, Kaine.
Wow, you grew up. So, how long has it been?
5 years.
Okay. So I'm gonna explain before continuing with the dialogue, okay? So what happened? If you don't know, right? So let me get some space, right? Okay. So this is Nier Replicant, right? In a series of game, this will come to be canonically speaking, this will come to be the third game. Okay. You know what? I just give up. I'm just gonna put myself where I'm always at. Okay. This is the third game of like the main line, we could say, okay? The thing is that from ending of Drakengard 1, that is the one that connects to Nier Replicant or Nier Gestalt, whichever you prefer, both are the same practically. It basically, the way that we end up in here is that there is a disease, so we have to separate the body from the soul, and they have to be two different things. So we are already aware. The souls are the shades. The replicants are the quote unquote humans. So the only way to avoid this disease was separating it. That disease is the red eye disease. So that's why the mention of she turning like a red eye makes me go like, oh boy, because if that's true, oh shit, we're in for a ride. Because that will mean Kaine has no shade, and Kaine is just a replicant. In theory, and this is the thing, in theory, every single replicant has a shade. Some shades start deteriorating. When they start deteriorating, the replicant will have the black scroll. Yeah, that red eye, I know. So once one of them start deteriorating, everything in general will start deteriorating. And that's the thing. That's the catch here. I thought the replicant can survive without the shade though. Yes and no. They can. That's the thing, like they can survive without it, but they will start deteriorating within time. It's not like it's terrible, but they will just start deteriorating. That's when black scroll will start happening. That's why there is always like I don't remember if it's Popola or Devola who mentioned it, but they said till the new generation, because it will deteriorate at a slower pace, but if something happens to the shade, then it will deteriorate faster because of the black scroll. Everyone is gonna die basically. The thing with the project and the way it goes and why it goes so badly is because the replicants start actually developing conscious of their own. So when the shade, the original shade, goes back to its body, it just became Carnage. Because basically it's two different persons coexisting or quote unquote coexisting on the same vessel. And that is not possible, and that creates all sorts of issues, and they will start crumbling down the body. Or one can hit the other one, and so on and so forth. It will just be a little bit of like Carnage ish, if that makes sense. But the thing is, we are here because of the red eye thing. If it was not a thing, we will never be here. So that is why it actually makes me so happy to see like the reference to it. And even if it was just like, oh yeah, she had like red eyes due to anger, they could have explained that in so many different ways, and they decided to use red eye because it makes sense, and I'm happy. And I am just gonna nerd out about it, okay? The thing is that I think we're just missing 3 weapons for like the whole game for us to finish Ending C. I had to look it up. Which one? Where's the one that we were missing? They're not easy. So, Ending C? Probably not. Emotional damage? Definitely yes. And in here we love Kaine, okay? If you don't love Kaine, there's an X on the upper right part of your browser, right? You know? You can get out of here. In here we love Kaine. We absolutely love Kaine. And we love Baby Emil. But both of them, we don't care about Nier, ironically. Or at least I don't. I care about Kaine and Emil. Those are babies. I will not take a no stand for Kaine. Kaine is like the most precious being in here. Oh no, Emil as well. But both of them are precious being, okay? I will not take a no for an answer.
Any luck with Yona?
We are still no closer to finding her. We need a way to locate the Shadow Lord.
By the way, this is for you.
Ah, yeah. The lunar tear. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hold on, because for some reason, I am not even in the right angle. Hi. Just kidding. I forgot that I could do it. It's kind of fun. I'm forgetting that I just can just adjust this. And we still have my hands here. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of works. Yoink. Squish me. Yeah. There we go. That's better. Nope. I was gonna move myself from here because of the mini map, but nah. I'm gonna keep myself here. It's just easier at this point.
Is that a lunar tear?
It's not as good as your grandmother's, but I tried.
No, it's great. Thank you.
Good. The fact that you already got a lunar tear? Oh boy, that's a lot. Of a cough. I would need to figure out why I'm always at an angle. Oh well. I need to leave the mouse outside. Okay. The 3 weapons that we need, right, are...
Sleep. Emil's unflagging kindness. Our reunion was a happy one, and we let it wash over us like rain. That is, until Devila and Popola had to go and ruin it all. kidding me? You can't be serious.
Please try to understand. People are tired and scared, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have to bear the brunt of that.
This is crap, and you know it.
It's okay. We can sleep outside.
No one's sleeping outside. You and Kaine saved this village, and now they want to run you out?
People are afraid of us. And really, I understand. I mean, look at me.
No, baby, don't say that.
As long as you're still with us, I can deal with it. Right, Kaine?
I'm used to sleeping outside.
But
We'll see you later.
Sorry about this.
What is the matter?
Kaine always sleeps outside. I never thought about that until just now. Never even occurred to me. Damn it.
We should turn in.
I mean, that's true. We basically never thought that they slept outside until they mention it right now.
I didn't get much sleep that
But-
night.
E.
For the first time in my life, I hated Devila. For the first time in my life, I doubted Popola. But those feelings are pointless in the end. They said and did what they did for the sake of the village. To protect it from the horror of the Shades. Really, how can I blame Devila and Popola? In the end, I'm just as bad. Because I never once stopped to think about Kaine and Emil's situation myself. I should apologize to Kaine and Emil, but what good would that even do?
I got a fire going, Kaine.
Wait, is that?
Campfires are weird. I'm so happy to get to talk to you again, Kaine.
Yeah, me too.
I tried everything I could think of to save you, you know. I polished you with a special cloth. I poured warm water over you.
The baby.
Wait, you poured water on me?
Yeah, but it didn't really do much except make you all shiny.
Hey, Emil. Thanks for saving me.
I guess you noticed how I look different now.
I'm sorry, Emil. I'm sorry for all of it.
Well, I mean, this new form isn't all bad, you know? At least I can look at you when we talk, right? Hey, so why don't you tell me something about yourself?
I'm not very interesting. Sorry.
Come on, I just want to know you better. Please?
Fine. This all happened when I was a kid. Before the whole shade possession thing. My body is different. And when the villagers found out about it, they started treating me like a freak. But one person, my grandmother, accepted me just as I was. No matter how bad things got, she gave me the strength to keep going.
Like the boy in the background just like walking. It's fucking massive though.
She's really special to you, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, hey! That gives me an idea. Since we cured your petrification, we should start looking for a way to cure your possession in my body. I know we can do it if we all work together. Heck, it'll probably be super easy.
Let me guess. More warm water?
Okay, can we just forget I told you about that?
He's so wholesome. I love it. I like the fact that we're just in the middle of like there, and somehow they never noticed us. Okay. So let me run down the weapons we're missing. We are missing
Sleep well?
Labyrinth's Song. We're missing Labyrinth's Shout. And the Fool's Accord. So the Fool's one worries me, okay? Because that means, if you remember, last time I was doing the doors. We need to complete the doors.
And yet your red eyes tell a different tale. Don't be so hard on yourself, lad.
I need to go see Devila and Popola.
Very well.
We will see them other day, not today. Guess who hasn't opened the game since like last we played? So of course our lunar tears are... Well, it will be nice to have a lunar tear, but all of our flowers just... Yeah. And there are some of the colors that we needed. You know what? I'm gonna do this later. We will be doing that later on. We of course want to save. I'm gonna ignore you. We have 5, we have 3. We're gonna go shopping. Are we gonna regret this later on? Most likely. Hey.
I worked it.
Come on, please don't do that. I hate it when it does this. Like, it detects the thing, but it's not. Okay, so... Let's see. If I don't remember incorrectly, these two are after we get the Loyal Cerberus key. And the only one that we can do is that one. Because we will need the weapons. There is no point of saying we won't. If I'm not mistaken, we pretty much... Yeah, we're at 90%. We're just missing 3 weapons. That's all we're missing. Because somehow I never forgot any of the other ones. Except of those 3. Because we could have done the other. I just started getting pile. How goes the same? We just finished reading. Now we're gonna take a challenge. I don't think I am qualified to take.
Yeah.
The world of the
Recycle
recycled
vessel. Ooh. How many tries will it take me to complete this?
Say there.
We believe in you. Okay, yeah, because I don't believe in myself. Hold on. You know what? Let us put a poll before anything. We're gonna start a new one, okay? Hold me a second. I put 1, 2, or 3 plus. You are gonna have 5 minutes. I'm gonna give you 5 minutes. I'm gonna be a good lord. I'm gonna give you time. No, it's not about stay alive. It's how many tries will it take me to complete the try.
Can you not hear me?
Like, we need to complete the last door. Oh no, the second one.
Why are you standing about like a slack-jawed ninny?
Sorry. Felt like I was...
Babanir.
Sleeping on one's feet is quite the talent indeed. Come now, there's the door.
Right. Let's go.
Yeah, wife. I know there's a door, okay? Yeah. Y'all are ruthless. All of you went with 3+. Holy crap, okay. Fine, fine. I'll drink it. Thank you. Why the bunk? Why? Okay. Only one has enough faith in me to say 2. We're reading the... Well, now you have to be happy the fact that that cat is cheaper. Gotta go pick up heavy assignment. Fair enough. Okay, one go for 2 tries, the other all of you go for 3 or more tries. But I have to vote for something else to make it interesting. I mean, fair enough. But you know what will be funny? That I somehow develop enough skill by not playing the game that I actually beat it in 1 try. It will be so fucking fun. And you all will be so screwed. And I will be having so much laugh of it. Yeah. Because my main objective for today is try to get the weapons. I don't think the other 2 are a thing for today, because that means we will need to go through the 5 pieces of keys to the premiere. I mean, fair enough. That is not a motivation though. Because I know I might take that about. Because as always, we are not finishing till we get the stuff. Today, we're trying only for this weapon. Because I know this already is gonna take me a while. Weapon from the 3rd door, or no, that's the one that we are trying for. Because I still need to finish this door. Then go to the next one. And then I can go for that one. Yeah. Because this is the Fool's Accord, if I'm not mistaken. And that's the one that we're missing. Because we already have the other 2 Fools. It's just the last one we're missing. Yeah. So we're gonna try, ideally, to get that today. Do I have faith in me? I don't. The other thing is that I kind of want to get the achievement to get 1,000,000 gold. And if I keep on buying shit, ain't happening. I have to take just like 1 whole day for fishing. In hopes that I get the thing. That's gonna be fun. Oh boy. Well, there's so much time left for the votes. So I think that I can start now. I will hope for the best. I kind of need, you know, a clown hand in case that I fuck it up, or clown nose. Okay, yeah, we're going in. Fucking love the music here. When close the day, and when I only see the night. I hate you so much. I hate you so much. Dark Wool, is it gonna work in here? Not really. What are my options? Oh yeah, we're taking Wool. Holy crap, okay. I keep forgetting that's a thing. Holy shit, which one was that one? I think I cannot hit. I could just do this one. Okay, I cannot protect, that's fine. Because I hardly ever will do it. Okay, we cannot evade. That's not good. You piece of shit, I cannot jump. Okay. Fuck! God damn it. You piece of... I did not like the solve. Okay. Okay. No. No. No! I forgot about it. I forgot about it. Okay, play well the tiger. We'll find. You could be fucking kidding me, you piece of crap. Okay. It's not going good. Helen is cheating it. No, because that means I have to go back, go outside, get more, come back in, and my goal for like the million is not going. We never said it was cheating, so no. Okay, words, weapons. Where is it? Phoenix hands. Yeah, you have it in one. Yeah, I can't do anything. You gotta fucking kill me. Dude! What the heck? Okay, hold up, because this... Because that is fucking unfair. Jesus. Okay, this fucker is down. Now we get out of here. As a compromise, how about no healing during your first life only? No. No. I refuse. I don't know why 13 past versus wall. That is very to the books. Hopefully. I'm gonna die if I don't heal, basically. If you remember, we're playing this in fucking hard. Yes, I am having lifelink right now, basically. And you're just trying to scam for points? Yeah, no. No. Because you know, if it takes me more than 2, you will lose your 50 points. And you won't get all the others. think I'll live. Well, maybe. We'll see. Really? You're not gonna open it for me? Okay, that's green. This is green as well. That is way too much damage, you piece of shit. Okay, hold on. I already know what I'm gonna do. I know which one is the one that makes it better. Let's see. How good is it? It's quite good, but nothing to...
It seems we have been shut in.
Okay, right, correct from then. There we go. That's what I was missing. A drain HP 9. Is sound okay? Or should I pump it up a bit? Because I know you can clearly hear me right now. But I don't know about the chemo. Oh, what the hell? I don't remember how I solved this last time. I feel like I'm gonna go into a bunch of places. Okay, so this is where we started, isn't it? This is where we came from, I think. Okay, that is closed. This is green. You are green. You're supposed to be open. I think audio is fine. Okay. Okay, we came from here. I don't remember how we solved this last time. Okay, that is a no-go. We go to this side. So I just like run in straight line and hope for the best. Yeah, looks like that was a really nice plan. My friend, you're dead. You just haven't been warned of it. Okay, this looks like boss room.
It seems
We've been shut in, so I should be on the right one, I think. Damn, her veins improving. You can run away from that. Yeah, don't mind me. This is just me focusing on trying to make you guys lose your points. So there's no spooky game. Shit, it got cancelled. No! Okay, we got stuck from the worst place possible. Holy crap. Damn, I think that's our own. Shit. Okay. Follow the dragon, the world's end its day. Okay. Here's where we struggle. Is it war having this? I'm gonna also wait for the ad break. Some might be on ad break. Okay. You're good. I don't know. I don't know if the setup is good. I might... Actually, hold on. I can have... Blast. No, yeah. I have Bull. And... Lands. Phantasm will be good. Nah, Lance is gonna be our best friend here. Holy shit, I saw you too late. Okay, there we go. It starts. Go, go. Go away. I don't have enough freaking thingy. Okay. That's rough. That's tough. Okay, yes, I'm seeing a slight issue here. What if I phantasm the heck out of you? It is not bad. but it's also not worth it having Phantasm right now. Okay, so we know Phantasm, even if I wanted it, is not good. Whirlwind will be good if we're not like running around. Hyandam might be worth it this time. This strategy of just like hit and run is kind of fun, but it's kind of painful as well. For sure, it might be good, but it's really troublesome. He's still freaking alive. Nope. You piece of shit. Okay. We're making progress. We're making progress. I'm risking. That was way too risky. I'm getting greedy. I'm getting greedy. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. We're doing progress. We're doing progress! I can juggle this so easily. Oh yeah, it's just this one. I killed the other one. When? No, he's dead. Of course, it was not gonna be that easy. Oh shit. Okay. That was bad. Of course! You're gonna put me this once. You gotta fucking kidding me, and I'm not making any dent in here. I took the helmet off, but that's pretty much it. Get out. Fuck. Okay, where is it? That's not it. I don't think glass is fair enough. I think Whirlwind might help me here. Okay, they're gonna be cancelled if I use any other one. Fair enough. It's definitely no. That's definitely not what I want. Hold on. I don't think this has words. Whirlwind. It has armor break, which is good. I think that's pretty much it. Consumption. I just have. Yeah, it's already optimized. Fuck me. This is tough. I completely forgot there was the second part of these doors. crap. Of course you hit me. Okay, you're the one. You're the weakest one. Dude, I'm being so fucking combat here. You piece of shit, of course. You gotta fucking kidding me! How the heck do you reach there? Up. Yeah, believe me that I'm trying to believe on myself here. Had to really hit earlier. That was not the thing. Please just fucking die. And we didn't grab you, really? Ugh. Okay, finally, one down. We go. Okay, there's one that we're not grabbing. You piece of crap. Please just die. Please just die. I've been going. I've been doing so much, and you somehow still alive. Come on. I've been doing my best. I've been putting so much into it, and you're still fucking alive. I'm a believer. I'm just. Yeah, I'm honestly hardly ever checking chat because obvious reasons, you know. I don't want to get killed by Chan. Not especially when I'm so damn close. You piece of crap. You have less than... Come on! You have so little armor. Just fucking break. How and why weren't you like... Excuse you? How much violence can one of these guys actually hold? Like, come on. How much bullying can you withstand? Is the question here. The heck you not on the floor? Piece of shit. Peace. It's kind of feel like they didn't have the idea for Harmony and we just Nah. Believe me, oh, these things are tough, like in normal, but in here they've made it way too tough. That was super risky. When tapping music. That's what you wish. Like, I'm already... I don't know if on this version it's still being the most OP weapon. But on the regular one, this spear used to be one of the most, like, broken weapons. And we're still having trouble with it. So, this is just kind of a point that they are just really fucking tough. And the armor, and I'm not using armor break, I'm using HP drain. I don't need... I don't think I need it. Hold on. What is the tech power? I don't need XP, need nothing. I'm just gonna do Weaken. Let's just hope this works better this time. I should start doing like triple the damage I was doing. Because the other thing, like, it will honestly depend a lot on the combinations of stuff you're having. And something tells me I am not wrong. That even after this, we're gonna have a boss fight. Fuck me. Okay, it's weekend. That's good. I am not gonna be able to dodge that. Yep, as I suspected it. I don't need the weekend. I could. No. Give me the rain HP. Please tell me there's no boss fight, because I feel there's gonna be. Okay, okay. We're not done yet. We still don't have the weapon. Holy shit, there's another stage. Of course there is. I know, what the heck is this? Okay. Shit, okay. Hold on. We're getting shield just in case. This just became an FPS. One more in me. I don't got one more in me. We're taking ice, Trippy. I actually need to fire you? I'm gonna say yes. I'll make that ball go faster. We have no legs. Are we just Vice? No, because Vice is up there. So we are we. There is no freaking aiming. Wait, just doing a massacre? It's Emil's song, so that cannot be good. There's one more somewhere. Okay, what's up there? Oh, there you are. Oh. Oh, they're not attacking though. There's a boar? I am severely confused. Y'all are not attacking. They're just too fucking tough. I'm terribly confused. I don't know what's going on. Okay, we obtained this. Okay, we obtained an outfit, but I am so terribly confused. Okay, so the third door should be the weapon. What are we doing? No, it's this one. No, it's not this one. We have 10. We have 8. And that's all we have. Makes sense. I mean, yes, we're confusion at this point. I thought that was gonna be. I thought that was gonna be it. Long as the memory exists, so long as Micah has hope, a bloody battle will be waged over the Holy Union. Where the heck are we? I've never been here. I hate this smallest one the most. They're super fast, super annoying. Of course you're gonna start with it. They break the shield so easily and I hate them for that. Okay, health-wise, we're doing terrible. Weapon. Which wasn't a Hololoth. shit, we brought one extra one. Oh, it's not even one. It's a couple of them. Holy shit. This is too open. I feel we're gonna have a boss, and I don't like it. How the fuck did you not fall down? You should be prone to, like, me suddenly you're flying. Stop running, you piece of shit! Dude, what the heck? Why you keep on running so much? Come on, stop running, you piece of crap. Up you go, you fucker. I know. Oh no. You're still alive. Okay, they're more tough than what I thought. Wait a second.
Baganda! Baganda!
I don't think Gondor is part of this story, you know? It's gato, dude. It's gato. No, 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 no. Gato. I know it's hard because you're an English speaker, but it's an A, right? Let me hand you piece of crap. To be honest, probably we're just gonna do these 3 doors and call it a day. Not because I don't want to keep playing more, because of course it's near. I want to keep playing more. It's mostly because I'm starting not to feel so good. So we'll probably just call it a day after it. But I really want to have the door done. Bring some down, you piece of shit. For pictures. It's not like I'm ending right now. I'm just like letting you know. Depend, and this is a depends, to be honest, and it kind of makes me sad. But it depends a lot on how I'm feeling like the rest of the day. If we're gonna have a stream tomorrow, even if we're gonna have like the card of the day today. Because if it's a no-no from my side, then that's rough. We're not gonna have cards today, and it will be tomorrow. You piece of shit. Of course you're gonna be a couple of you. Oh, of course there's a boss, as I predicted. And I don't like this one. This one was one of the ones I hate the most. Fuck, of course we're running out of magic. Ah, that was rough. That's a bad shield. That's an awful shield though. Yep. You just know what I hate this boss so much. Though, hold on. It's aggroing the shield? Wait, open? Oh, it's aggroing the shield. We might have some free hits though. Not a lot. If it's securing that shield, we go for it. It's destroying that shield way too quickly. Oh. We go swamp. But we're not doing any damage to this fucker. We have it for... Yeah, we have it for drain HP. Fair enough. Lulom, more damage. Let me give you one a small shield. No, it actually works if it's the small one. Since magic is easier to place and I get more like tries. Stop doing that. Okay, we're halfway there. We're halfway there. Oh boy. Okay, we just lost the drop. 1, 2, 3, go up. Go small. Ooh, there's a... We're gonna make it. We are going to make it. If I don't get distracted. Whoa. Okay. We got salt, fine. Foolish human, foolish human, foolish human, foolish vessel. Okay. Oh. It does not look great. I mean, it doesn't look terrible. It's just they're shades. Of course, they're shades. Of course, break these too quickly. Dude, they break it way too quickly. I shouldn't have touched the boars. Dude! I don't get a chance! But I'm not... The game is not giving me a fucking chance here. Will you be down to play some lockdown protocol at all fucking... I will be down. I'll just need to make sure I am physically in good standing. That's my issue right now. Physically, I'm not feeling so great. And of course my gameplay, it is reflecting that. Because I am having like way slower reactions right now. And of course we are suffering that. That's awful. There is no chance for me. Yes, we're gonna charge. Of course, they're gonna charge. They knew this was horrible to deal with. The boys are not terrible, but 3 of them at the same time? That is bad. Especially since they have like so much life. Holy crap. Of course, I can dodge the ones that I'm not seeing, and the one that I can see, I don't dodge it. Holy crap. We might need a second attempt. And starting with the boars is not a good idea. You know what? I'm just gonna focus on dodge. That's what I'm gonna do. course. How? How? How the heck do you... God, we're so fucking dead here. I need to get rid of one. Okay, one is down. Now the issue lies that I still need to take one of these down. Then I can fight more chill. And I need to make sure I don't get in the fucking middle of their attacks. That's the other thing. How can you still hit them? Okay, of course we're gonna get hit. Okay. No more healing. That's all we have. I need to take one of these down now. We're gonna die. We're gonna die here. Fuck, of course! Of course! Fuck.
Something wrong.
I feel as if
I know what you...
We're gonna go for more stuff. I tried, okay? It's really fucking hard.
I work...
Give me 10, give me 10.
Shop here more.
I wish it will give me more. I will be able to take with me like more stuff, but hey. Come on. I'm gonna try it again, but I don't think
Yeah.
the world.
if I die right now, the peeps of 3 of plus will get the win. Cause oh boy. We're starting from the dogs. We hate the dogs. Okay, there needs to be a better way for me to do this. Just gonna put defend. No, I don't need execution. Yeah. You pieces of crap. I don't want to start using them now. But I am missing so badly, like the tempos of everything. I like the fact that there is a random port in the middle of fucking nowhere, and that is Seafront. Like, hello, random port? It's like the most awkward spot for it. Okay, yeah, no, execution is not gonna work. It kinda does, but it kinda doesn't, to be honest. Oh god, are you kidding me? Okay. just healed enough to get out of that, and I am completely out of it at this point. Okay. Oh no. Oh, we are out of heal, we're out of heal. That's not good. Make it do as much damage as possible. That could have gone so wrong. Okay, it's not like I'm gonna be able to spam them. not doing bad. We just barely make a dent in its life. Three quarters. I don't know how long this is gonna take us. But oh boy. Okay, 3 healing salves. They didn't give me shit. Okay, ignore the boys. Fuck, I hit one. I hit one. That was a one-hit KO. Well, fuck. I wasn't expecting that one.
Something wrong?
I feel as if I've
I know what you mean.
I know you guys want to see me suffering against this, but sadly, I am not feeling well physically. I think it is just a flare up, probably. But I need to rest. I know it was probably almost just an hour of me yapping and nothing was working. I know. Let me just... let me get us here. Let me just save, make sure everything is fine. Save. Not even. I don't even remember how this works. Yeah, there it is. There we go. I'm sorry. It's a short stream. Usually, we know that I go really long with Nier. I'm just not feeling okay. So, what we're gonna do? Let's see. We're fine. We're a bit. Okay, so first of all, let me pay out the prediction. Because yes, it's gonna take me 3 more attempts. So enjoy your points there. Let's see who is online. Who is online that we can raid, or if there is anyone actually playing Nier. I mean, Duo is playing Hellcybers too. You know what? I'm gonna send you guys over to Duo. Again, I'm sorry that it is a short stream. Because, again, I usually go longer than this with Nier. We are already aware of it. Just tell Duo I'm dying. Just kidding. But yeah, I'm just gonna go to rest. So, me is going to rest for now. So farewell, souls. And you remember that until our next gathering in the shadows, the relentless, let me make the raid, because I forgot that's a thing. Yeah. So wait, 10 seconds, and I'm gonna send you guys over to him, to Yes, right? Thanks for coming, and hopefully see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.